Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Tom. Today I'm going to be going through the challenge solution walkthrough for Shady Oaks 004 on BugForge. This is a JWT tampering lab, so we'll walk through the registration. I'll talk a little bit about how I'm testing this JWT. It's a pretty straightforward lab, and I think it's a really good introduction to looking at JSON web tokens and trying out some of the different attacks that you can do with those. All right, so to start, we'll register an account. Normally for these videos, I'll have already created an account, but for this one, I want to show the entire process because we are looking at the JWT. So I'll just walk through the registration process and show you kind of where that JWT is coming from. Super secure password. I don't want to save. Okay, so now we've registered our account. We're logged into the app, and if we come over here and look at that request, so this is our post request to register, you can see that we're returned this token right here. This is the JSON web token, and then that token is sent in all of our subsequent requests in the authorization header right here. Okay, so now if we look at this JWT here, you can see this algorithm in the header. This is indicating that the HS256 algorithm, it's a symmetric algorithm, that's what's being used to sign the token. Okay? And then in the payload, there's a number of claims that are being made. So username, tester1, but the interesting one is this role claim right here. And this is saying that my role is user. Well, one of the first things that you can think about, especially when you see something like this with a JSON web token, is the server actually checking the signature on this token or not? So can I modify these claims in the payload section and have it pass through with an invalid signature because the server isn't checking? So we can actually try that right now. So we can send that over to this JSON JWT editor, and all I'm going to do at first is just change this to admin because I want to see if the server will accept an invalid signature. I'll update the token, and you can see down here we get this pop-up, says tokens updated but the signature is invalid, and that's what I was just talking about. So the signature is tied to this payload here, and if the payload changes, then the signature becomes invalid. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back up here. I'll send that to my replay. And so this is the unmodified token right here. I haven't changed it yet. And you see for this, I get back all of the stock options here. Well, if I paste in that modified token, now keep in mind this has the tampered payload, but it's still got the previous signature on it, so this should be invalid. And in this case, it is. So I get the invalid token error right here. So that shows me that the server is actually checking the signature on this token. But another thing that we can try is, remember I said that this algorithm value here indicates what's being used to sign the token. Well, there's something called a none algorithm attack, and essentially what that does is it sets this value to none, and it's basically saying I'm not using anything to sign this token at all. And I'll do that, and you'll see here in just a second that this entire signature portion of the JWT is now stripped off. And so you've just got uh, the header right here, and then you've got the dot, and then you've got the payload section, and then you've got the trailing dot, and that's important. You need that trailing dot or this won't work. But now if I copy that and I go back up to my replay and I paste that in and resend, now you can see I don't get that invalid token error anymore, and I do get the data back. Right, so that's telling me that the server is accepting the JWT with the none algorithm and no signature at all. So that's good for us. That means that we can now modify our own role to assume an admin role without knowing the secret that was used to sign the key or anything else. We can just send that and we'll be good. Now I want to show you something. I have a bookmarklet on here that goes and grabs all of the endpoints from the client-side JavaScript. Now, if I scroll down here, you'll see a couple of admin endpoints that are interesting, and the one that I think is probably where we want to go is this API admin flag endpoint. So that's where I'm going to try to navigate to with this modified token and see if we can get the flag. Admin flag. I wanted to point that out because I didn't want to just make it seem like I was just pulling that out of nowhere, or it was something that you should just know. But you can see that worked. Our modified token was accepted, and we did in fact get the flag. And that's the solution for this lab. And that's all for today. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.